What? Quick shot in the Mavic 3? That must be a mistake. This is a model aimed at professional and prosumer users. It's also very expensive. What is the point of adding an automatic move for shooting selfies in such an expensive drone? Okay, it's true that the 6 quick shots are good fun for short clips with friends, but the Mavic 3 has excellent intelligent flight modes, grouped under the name Focus Track, so what is the point?
Well, at first I had the same feeling about master shots, but once I dug deeper I realized that it can be very useful to quickly gather a good amount of interesting footage in an unknown location. Let's see if we can get some interesting material for videography using quick shots.
First of all, a look at the settings. We have a choice of 6 different moves: drone, rocket, circle, helix, boomerang and asteroid. For some of them we have a choice of distance. For drone 25 meters up to 120. For rockets 25 to 80. With circle we have no choice of distance, but we can select the direction. For helix 10 meters to 120. No choice for boomerang and asteroid. For all different shots, in the bottom right part of the screen we can choose manual exposure with the new interface, which is great. We also have a choice for resolution between 4K and 1080p, while the frame rate is only 30 frames per second. We need to choose a target by drawing a box around it, and then we can hit the shutter. If the subject is a person, car or bicycle, it will be automatically recognized and the plus sign will appear above it. We can simply tap on the plus sign to select it.
Once the shot is completed, the aircraft returns to the starting point, which is very useful if we want to do several shots around the same location in succession. If you enjoyed this video, please smash the like button, it really helps to grow the channel.
This is the setting, a monastery at the foothill of Mount Etna, sloping down towards the Mediterranean Sea. I come here quite often as it offers excellent possibilities for parallax shots with the nearby villages, Mount Etna and the sea. Let's start with drone. For this first shot I set it to the minimum distance. The aircraft moves away and raises slowly in altitude. Maybe the distance in this case is too short. Let's try this time with the maximum distance. Much better now. This is an excellent move to reveal the surroundings of a landmark or to use it as the final shot at the ending of the movie. We might want to increase the speed a bit. Much better now. Wow, people drive crazy speed here in Sicily. Now rocket at the minimum distance. This is an excellent shot for real estate or videography in general. The drone goes up in elevation while maintaining the camera pointed at the target, very much like the crane shot, which is really hard to perform manually. Very useful. Let's now try it at maximum distance. And now let's increase the speed. Well, maybe an intermediate distance would be the best choice in most situations. With circle we don't have a choice over the distance, just on the direction, clockwise or anti-clockwise. The drone will make a full orbit about the chosen target, maintaining the distance it had at the beginning of the shot. I do not find this one particularly useful, as we can do the exact same thing, with plenty of extra options using point of interest. Helix is another excellent way to show the surrounding of a scene. The drone will orbit around the target while rising in altitude. In this one I used the maximum distance value and started from a low altitude. As you can see, it works very well, revealing the whole picture. In boomerang mode, the aircraft will draw an ellipse around the target, rising in altitude during the first half of the move and descending in the second part. Another very interesting variation for a cinematic move, or for a creep for real estate. For this one, surprisingly, there is no control of the distance. Most of the quick shots are a bit on the slow side, so it is often interesting to increase the speed or to add some speed ramping. The last one, Asteroid, is quite fun to show to friends who have not seen a tiny planet before, but frankly it's not that useful in videography. To make the most of this kind of shot, much better results are obtained by using a dedicated 360 camera, like the Insta1R. You will find a link in the description below.
Let's change the setting. It is a beautiful January day, so let's try a few more by the sea. After that, we can try to see how the quick shot behave with a moving target.
Now I try to shoot a drone at the minimum distance value to see if during the shot the camera will keep this distinguished gentleman in the frame while he walks. The resulting clip is very short, but the drone rotates the camera to keep him inside the frame. Good job!
So after all, the quick shots are not only to have fun with friends, but some of them can also be used as a welcome series of automated moves to produce useful cinematic moves. Click on this link to watch my video about master shots, or to this playlist for all my other videos about the Mavic 3. Don't forget to hit the like button if you find the video interesting.